Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out first Dwarf. This is a game that you can currently find on Steam's Early Access program for about 25 bucks or so. I stress early access, that means everything that you're about to see here is most definitely subject to change. There's also a free demo, so if you like what you see, download the demo and give it a try for yourself, because as of right now, I really am having a hard time recommending it in its current state. So this game reminds me a lot of Rift Breaker, and a little bit of like those tower defense games like Orcs Must Die and Sanctum, where you're going to be constructing defenses in order to defend your base. Rift Breaker is foremost on my mind because I've played that recently, and it's one of my favorite games. Like, I played Factorio for the longest time, but then I got into Rift Breaker, and like that's more action-packed and more base defensey than Factorio is. And also, it gives me less of a headache when it comes to resource chains. But anyway, so this game in the beginning will task you with putting resource generating structures down, like you put a stone mine next to stone, there's a giant forest area, so you put a lumber mill next to that, and then you've got these mana wells, which kind of act like your energy, so to speak, that power your buildings, and you can also extract it for your own person as well. And then the game will task you with building walls and turrets. And the turrets is, you need a perfect 3x3 area completely clear, based on what I've seen, in order to build one. And the walls themselves, like, I put them down, they were so clunky and so, like, they didn't work. When the wave actually hit, the enemies just went through the walls and were in my base automatically. So all of the prep work that I had done, they just appeared in my base, got through my walls, like it was, and there's no way to know where they're coming from either. There's a map, but it doesn't tell you what direction they're coming from, where they're spawning, so you can prepare. The tutorial tells you to build 2 crossbow turrets, but there's 2 sides to your base, so you have no idea which direction they're coming from. And the walls are pointless and just, they don't work. And the UI is incredibly janky. Trying to toggle on the bottom, you use Q and E to change between buildings, and then you use Tab to toggle between building types. And trying to find what you want quickly is a pain in the butt. I wish there was just a mouse interface that you can click on, and then that's the building I want. You know what I mean? Just, it makes more sense in that regard. So, yeah, and like in Rift Breaker, you get to, there's a build menu and you pick what you want, you click on it and you build it. Here you have to toggle between various things. And yeah, I almost lost the tutorial because, like, again, the enemies came out of nowhere, the walls were ineffective, the turrets were ineffective. I feel like this game needs a lot more time to cook. The interface is frustrating to navigate. The tutorial doesn't really do a whole lot. I mean, you can control your dwarf in this mech, and you can also control the dragon friend that you have with you, and the tutorial did not tell me. It said to burn the trees on the mana mine, but it didn't tell me how to switch to my dragon. I had to hold in tab and switch my character that way. The tutorial did not tell me that. So I feel like this game has a lot more development that needs to be done on it, and I will happily come back to this when it's more fleshed out. But for right now, my advice to you is download the demo and try it yourself before you end up purchasing this game. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.